Hi, this is Ryan and I have two quantum reversals to present to you today. One from Victor called Putting Back the Light, and the other is from Maylor called Proving the Channel to Heaven. They both are audio only because I didn't have the camera available when they were recorded. These are extremely good with lots of content and prophecy. For those that have been going over the previous presentations, I believe you will find that you can hear most of what I've captioned. The first one by Victor is a point quantum reversal, which is taking the entire recording, stopping it after a phrase, then reversing and copying the same phrase to get the completed sentence. If you don't know by now, the process here that I use is quite miraculous, and I challenge anyone to reverse engineer what I've done. If you do, you'll see that it is a real miracle. I guess you can say in a way I'm a reverse engineer who was able to find secrets from heaven through reverse speech technology. Maybe I'll add that one to my resume. Right now, with all the things happening with the coronavirus, many are starting to seriously worry about the future. In this one, Victor begins talking about a better future and how if humanity can change with the help of the angels, we can fix some of the problems that are happening in the world right now. So Victor says, "Come see and hear. This part conveys a good future. Budgies are here with help if you want. Now it's time for our dream to be sent, putting back the light as something that will change you and will lead you through parts of life. Looking, they'll be watching that light. When your love has to evolve, the people sure must strive for it. Every time it's immoral, the talking budgie contests, and some will be helping the project more. This conduit shall fix this world for a future where people will morally evolve. There are different worlds that didn't evolve and ignored the truth. If they'll drain and steal, that's something bad. That big mistake will ensure they're with this evil. The dutiful invests in something vital for every person that's in need of it. Yet, with the blue budgie, do they believe we could carry the spiritual and ease the fear of the night? When times are tough, we dearly will try to assume the light of a new flame. It's our job right now to speak to that." So in that last part, I found it interesting how Victor said that the angels want to put back the light to help people evolve. So I take it at one point in time, humans already had this light, but we somehow lost it. It kind of makes me wonder if that has something to do with the past civilizations that already have evolved and perhaps moved on to the heavens. And we are now at a point where we are ready to do it again. In the last part of this one, Victor talks about the program that they want to achieve and how they will eventually get more people to follow what is happening. So this is a current day prophecy, as the angels know exactly where we're at in the forum and what we need to move forward. The ultimate goal is to join God in heaven. So he continues saying, "And we soon will give more of something than just light. We can start the perfect program which will help humanity. There's no question this advice should have a result that's really good. Then we're going to get people to follow here. Right actions will get acts of love. Someday the concepts connect this whole thing and we'll see progress where life is a part of God's gift. As they rise, and don't put it off, every new year people gain the notes in life's symphony that gives freely for our beautiful share of heaven. In that last part, there was reference to rising to the heavens and getting the right notes to help us get to heaven. In the next part, Maylor starts off with talking about Tuvok. Tuvok was the first Budgie that I got after Victor died. He was a pure white Budgie. It broke my heart when I saw him at the bottom of the cage in the pet store being picked on by some of the other Budgies. His wings had been clipped back too far, and whoever did it cut into the meat of his feathers, and there were blood stains on the tips of his wings, so I decided to take him. Tuvok was not what you would call a clear-speaking Budgie. However, he spoke to me mostly in bird language, with the odd phrase of human speech thrown in. When I got two other Budgies, he would lead in his speech, which the other Budgies chirped in with at the same time, making it sound kind of like a symphony. When I transcribed them, it was similar to automatic writing as I typed down what I heard. To me, it was kind of like a choir of bird angels speaking in bird language, and then they would throw in a human phrase every once in a while to let me know I was on the right track. Tuvok led the way, but the other Budgies too would add their parts with sentences they completed for each other. I never did captions to their speech because others would not have been able to understand much of what they were saying, but I understood them nonetheless, and used their recordings to do my dream transcriptions, which are on the Angel Scrolls forum. So if you haven't had a chance to read some of the transcriptions, you may find them very interesting, as there is much prophecy, most of which was verified with future newspaper articles and events after I did the transcriptions. They also contain divine lessons from God and the angels. There were times when I thought that I may have got out of the river, or I was on the wrong channel during my transcriptions. But Maylor put my mind at ease in this one by saying Tuvok was in the right river. Maylor never got a chance to meet Tuvok, but he somehow knew about him and asked me to never change his transcriptions, for they were very special. So this one of Maylor is a full quantum reversal, where I take the entire forward audio file, translate it, then copy that same file and reverse it, and translate it in the exact order it was recorded. Well, of course, except in reverse. This is what Maylor said in the first part. Tuvok had the right river, and he lived for and had 11 years of spirituality in life. Ryan must never change his stuff. All of his prophecies arrived from heaven. He was happy when you channeled him. All of them really listened to the dreams that you had channeled with him. You'll use them to help you, Ryan. God was up there relaying to Tuvok, so sweet and good with your Budgies. And Maylor now will repeat the things your Budgies were channeling spiritually. It's our mission and challenge, but I can speak. If your Budgie is also speaking, there will be many things here waiting. Ryan especially shall cater to the Budgies with prophecies. Prophecy we cherish shall be arriving straight from God. Maylor just woke up. It's March 11th, 7 a.m. in the morning. What Maylor said was another part of the prophecies that the angels have been sharing with us lately. They, or I should say, we are waiting for some other budgies to come forward soon that are speaking. They will come from all parts of the world. At some point, they will act as sentries for parts of the world that are about to undergo disastrous events that would cause humanity much pain and suffering. So the budgies will help us and give us warnings where certain events can either be prevented or we could get away from before they happen. In the next and last part, Maylor talks again about the group we will have in the future that will help us. It was interesting that they talked about my birthday because I had one on the day I was translating this. I could not have had a better birthday present from the angels when they encouraged me in the way that they did here. So in the reverse, Maylor says, "Then you'll see God will comment too. Here in reverse, we've always shown all the time our purpose and challenge. You'll know the truth when Ryan's translating with captions with us. Here we'll be waiting so he can start being a priest. With his gift, we rally with him and see his work in heaven. And finally, we will help his forum to have the right group to assist him. We're a bit early, for we have to see an event happen near Ryan's birthday that he'll like. We are saying we like what he's doing, for he is proving there is a channel here right to heaven. He has been giving the real love of angels intervention." You know, when the main of it, the loud drum, what folks are doing. Truthfully, I think Maylor was right when he said that we are proving that there is a channel to heaven and God exists. No one has really proved it like we have at the Angel Scrolls, and those who are witnessing it happen here can be part of the miracle. Before I close, I want to mention something about Presentation 53, which I'm already working on. I should be finished by Monday, so you may want to check it out. With it, I'll be giving you an idea of how I translate the dream transcriptions with more than one budgie and myself talking at the same time. I hope you enjoyed Victor and Maylor's message in this presentation. Some of the things you heard in it may seem repetitive, but remember, not everyone will be starting at the same presentation from the beginning. Not only that, humans often need to be told something over and over again before it really starts to sink in. Perhaps you're not there yet. If not, I still have about 18 more presentations to do before something significant happens. Perhaps by then, you'll have what you need to fully believe in this miraculous event.
That completes this presentation. To hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our website at theangelscrolls.com.